So today I went thrifting at two places, one of which was Value Village. It's about 20 minutes from my home. And I knew as soon as I got here it was going to be very busy because the parking lot was full. And I was right. It was very busy and very loud. So I ended up doing a voiceover, and I've never done this before, so hopefully it turns out okay. Inside the door there were some baskets. This one was fairly well made, but it was a little small for anything I would use. It had a lid, and I did put the lid on top. There were quite a few other ones, but they weren't very well made. They were pretty flimsy. This green and white one was really well made. It was quality. It was quite heavy, but it was a little bit too shallow for anything I would need. Then I moved on past some furniture pieces. This little table, I wasn't interested in it. I just wanted to show you the price of some of the furniture here at Value Village. I did move on to look at pictures, framed pictures, and paintings after this. I'm interested in making a gallery wall in my living room over my couch, so I was looking for some pictures and other items. These little grapes on this tile were very nice, but more for a kitchen, not specifically what I'm looking for. These were mostly prints. That's a Terry Redland print. This one was quite large. This painting was an oil painting, an original, and I really liked it, but it did have some damage here on the painting, and I don't think it could have been fixed. These brass and one copper plates were vintage. They were in pretty good condition. That one was a little bit dented, but again, it wasn't something that I was really interested in. And they wanted $9.99 for each of them. This was another tile matching the other one. Again, it was more something for a kitchen. Here was another authentic oil painting. This one, the subject matter was very interesting. I really liked it. $15.99. I did pick it up, and I got a senior's discount from this picture. It was a signed painting. There was another one here. It was a really nice one as well, but it had some water damage in the top right corner and quite a few dirty marks on it. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to get that clean or not, so I put it back. That was a framed quilting piece. This little copper plate caught my eye. It was from France. I was trying to show you the marking on the back here. It said Normandy on the front, and it was vintage. This was a standard art piece from Walmart or somewhere similar. These little plaques gave me a good little chuckle. I was reading them there with another lady and we were both laughing. Not something I would pick up, but they were kind of funny. They were my chuckle for the day. This piece was quite well done. It was a painting of a moose in a stream, really authentic looking, and it was painted on a piece of birch bark, and it was set inside a 3D frame. But it was quite dirty inside and it was starting to fall apart. These black and white and gray paintings were authentic oil paintings or acrylic, painted on some kind of material. Very well done. Down here I spotted this little wooden plaque. It was signed, and it was the Blue Nose built in somewhere in Nova Scotia, 1921. And it was bound in rope. They wanted $10 for this. It did have some information on the back as well. Then I moved on to some other paintings that were in a bin. These were just your standard prints that you would find in a store. There was one that caught my eye. This one, I tried to see it there and then I pulled it out to have a good look at it. The colors appealed to me. Again, they wanted $9.99 for that. Then this large mirror also caught my eye. They wanted $24.99 for this mirror. And I moved on to the hard goods. This was a little plate. It said Noritake on the back of it. Or Nasco. This was a hobbyist piece. Once I looked at it, I saw that. This little cat was interesting, but it wasn't signed. Must have been a hobby piece. This headpiece of a woman was not signed either, but it was quite well done. I thought this was wooden, but once I picked it up I realized it was resin, and it was $9.99. Here I was reaching for this little trinket box. There was no damage on the flowers on the front, which was highly unusual. No maker's mark, they wanted $5.99. Again, no maker's mark on this piece. Nice little glass duck. There was a bit of damage on the beak. This piece was quite interesting. It looked like it was a paperweight. It had some kind of a towering church or something inside of it. I didn't recognize it. These little owls said Homeco on the sticker for $5.99. This piece was very unusual. I had to really look at it. $6.99 they wanted for it. There was no signature. This one caught my eye. It was made in Italy. It was $24.99, even though some of the flower petals did have damage on them. Another little trinket box. $5.99 for that one. This was a very nice white and gold, or cream and gold bird for $5.99. Looked like a dove maybe. Lots of these heads today on this shelf. African art. This tiled cutting board was very nice. It looked like a quality piece. They did want $9.99 for that, and it looked like it was just decorative. Had an Asian mark on the bottom of it, $9.99. This might have been vintage. $12.99 they wanted for that figurine. The brass piece said India on the back. This little horse was kind of cute. He was wooden and he had yarn for a mane. Little rocking horse. Well made. And then this brass unicorn behind it was $14.99. Another little trinket box here. It had a really nice finish on it. Kind of a pearlescent finish. I was trying to see if there was a maker's mark, but there was nothing. No damage, in good condition. These wooden giraffes were everywhere today. Somebody's collection, I guess. Lots of hobbyist figurines and animal figures. This was another African piece, homemade, made out of some kind of bark, with a cork bottom for $9.99. I'm not sure what something like that would gather for value. These copper plates were vintage. Those were ducks. Decorative for on your wall. This one I liked with the deer, but it was damaged. It was dented in the back quite a bit. More just dollar store pieces and decorative plates. This one was from Holland. The stamp on the back said it was Holland. This little piece as well, I think it said Bavaria on the back of it. There were lots of dolls in on the shelves today. Somebody must have turned in their collection. Here we are in the candle section, and also a few vases, I think. Mostly modern pieces. These were signed by the hobbyist. I like the color of that piece. Behind this bear, I saw this glass. I thought it was a cloche, but when I pulled it out, I saw it had a hole on the top, so it was for a lantern. And this was just a big glass diamond sitting on the shelf. Paperweight, I guess. These I thought were wood, but they weren't. They were some kind of ceramic. And there was no maker's mark on this vase. Here we just had some frames, some photo albums. This box was kind of interesting in the fact that it was metal. I'm not sure if it was a vanity set I don't know why I didn't check for the price on this or open it up further. There were a lot of people around me when I was looking at this shelf, and I had to keep moving on. They were kind of pushy. This little vase was Blue Mountain Pottery. It still had the sticker on it. Made in Canada. That little vase said made in Holland. Very pretty. And this little dog also had a sticker inside of it that said Blue Mountain Pottery. I was trying to get it so the camera could pick it up, but it wasn't quite big enough. Nice little poodle. There was no damage on it. This one had some markings around the rim on the bottom, but when I got close enough to read it, it just said zinc alloy. This was another very nice piece. It said Italia inside it. I'm not sure what it was because it had a hole in the top and the bottom. Maybe just a candle holder. No damage. It was in excellent shape, but they wanted $9.99 for that piece. Another piece here, made in Holland. These nursery pieces, I was just checking the price of them. This little silver box lined in velvet. This was another nice piece, and I can't remember what the sticker on the bottom said, but it was gold overlay on it. Very nice. And this one too was nice, but it was missing something on the front of it. This is a hobbyist piece. And this one caught my eye, but there was no maker's mark on it. And they wanted $10.99 for that. I'm sorry for my camera bouncing around. As I said, it was quite busy in there today. This little green vase caught my eye, but it was modern. There was no mark on it. And this large Capodimonte basket was very pretty, very well made. Again, it had a made in Italy stamp on the bottom, but there was quite a bit of damage to the flowers in several areas, and it was fairly noticeable. Another modern piece that caught my eye. thought maybe this was Blue Mountain Pottery as well, but it did not have a sticker on it. And I thought this was a hobbyist piece, but it actually had a maker's mark on the bottom that it was made in Portugal, and they wanted $10.99. This little pot caught my eye because I need one about this size at home, but it just wasn't quite deep enough for what I needed. And I love this little vase. Again, another Italian piece. Very well made. The flowers, Capodimonte flowers, were in good shape. The gold was excellent, but just on the inside of the front there was a large chip out of it, and they still wanted $10.99. This little boot had a maker's mark on it. Said it was hand painted, and they wanted $10.99 for that one as well. Then I moved on. This is just to show you there were a lot of books in there today. I think there was 3 or 4 rows of books. I did not have time to go through and look at the books today. And here I was showing you how much bedding there was as well. I just did a scan of it, bedding, and on top of that was some cushions. There were several rows of this as well. It would have taken me hours to go through the whole store today. So I basically just looked at hard goods. And there's a scan of more of the books and a scan of the baggies. There had to be 40 feet of baggies. Didn't have time to go through all those as well either. Then I moved on to the purse section. And these are some pictures of some purses that I found. There was rows and rows of purses as well, but I just picked out some of the quality pieces to show you and to give you an idea of the prices that they wanted for these purses. That was a Nicole Miller purse. This was a cute Coach clutch. I like that beaded bag as well. And that was the end of my thrifting for the day. Now on to the haul. Well, now it is time for the haul portion of our thrift video. I want to show you what I actually purchased, and everything that I did purchase is for use in my home. So the first thing I bought was this teapot. I needed a new teapot, or new to me, because we broke our other one. So this little teapot is well made. It has a nice pouring spout. It looks like it shouldn't drip. By 225th International. And the pattern on it is called Gabrielle. It's a fine porcelain. And I paid $7.99 for this teapot. Well, actually it was $7.99. And with my discount, senior's discount, I ended up paying $5.59. The next items that I got were 2 mixing bowls. a smaller one, and a larger one. These are stainless steel, made in India. And the reason I picked these up is I'm trying to get rid of all my plastic bowls in my kitchen and just get stainless steel. And these, I love the color red on them. I have a lot of red in my kitchen. I'll insert a couple photos so you can see. And for these, I paid $3.49 altogether. Well, it was $3.49 and I paid $2.44. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. And then next, I got this frying pan. This is a vintage frying pan, Westinghouse, that's the symbol. Very heavy, very well made. It's about 10 inches across, maybe 9 inches across. It's frying pan like my mother used to have in her kitchen. For this one it was $13.99 and I paid $9.79. Then I got these two packages. One is hankies. In it there was this delicate one, this one, it's more of a linen material. This embroidered one, out here, it's a little bit larger. This embroidered one. And this one is also embroidered. So I got 5 hankies in that package for $2.99, and with my discount I paid $2.09. Then I got some doilies, and these are all crocheted. There's this one, it has a crocheted flower in the center, it's white and kind of a cream color. This one is just cream, it's quite a bit larger. It's about a foot across. This one is about 9 inches, I guess. And there are 2 of these smaller ones. They're about 5 inches. And an even smaller beige one. It's about 4 inches. Then there's this cream and white one. It's about 8 inches. And then a larger one. It's about 10 inches probably. And it's cream with a white center. So for all those doilies I paid, well, it was $3.99. And with my discount, I paid $2.79. In my craft room, I have an area of storage. It's hard to see in here. It's dark. It's mostly books and my doilies and laces and a few other items. I wanted to disguise this area in my room, so I picked up these 2 curtains. They're sheer, so they let some light through, and they go well in my room because of the fancy lace that they have midway down, and then also on the bottom there's scalloped lace. It's very pretty. I'll hold it up so you can see. Sorry for the shadow, but it's just a gorgeous pair of lace curtains. Now these were $13.99 for the 2, and with my senior's discount I got them both for $11.49. So I also got this original oil painting. It is a signed painting and the name on it is Shelton. I really like the subject matter and the way this is painted. It seems to almost shine. Really nice. So I'm hoping to make a gallery wall in my living room, and I'm slowly collecting art and other artifacts to put on the wall, and this will be part of it. So this painting was $15.99, and with my seniors discount I got it for $11.49. Altogether my spend at Value Village was $59.60. So that's the end of my haul video, and I'll see you in the next one.